Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Prismata. We'll jump in the queue here. And I'm like afraid to jump in and spectate a game because of that match a couple of episodes ago where I got auto-matched without knowing it. And I had heard from some people that maybe it was because of like, that happens when you jump into a game at the same instant you're being auto-matched maybe, but I don't know, whatever. What's the worst that can happen? We lose some imaginary internet points. I want to watch some Prismata. So, this game is over. Alright. That was easy. Really? I hadn't really thought very hard about who was ahead. No, I got matched. With the winner? The loser of that game, I think? Yeah, the system one. And they were up here, right? I mean, seems pretty clear you get Centurion. The question is, can you get Asteres? And also, can you get Zatron? I think the answer to Asteres is no. You are kind of committed to a lot of tech. Maybe you could get one Astere after Centurion if you like built oxides at that time, but that's a pretty like not great thing to do. The point is, like, once you've built Centurion, you're committed to spending like around 18 bucks per turn on like wall Tarsier is like your cheapest thing you could do with all your tech. You could spend maybe only 14 if you got this, but like, can you fit in 16 more for an Astere? No. So what this tells me is that this set is really like Centurion, Oxide, and Shredder are the units in this set. You might someday have enough green lying around that you can squeeze in Zatron as just like an attacker. Maybe. As attackers go, Zatron is not great. It's a little better than Gauss Cannons if the green is free. It's substantially better than Gauss Cannons if the green is completely free. But if the green is at all useful to you, I think it's worse than Gauss Cannons. So I'm thinking you either get it quite early or you don't get it at all. And since you don't want a lot of green, I'm thinking you don't get it at all. I'm thinking we go third NG into Conduit. I would like to get Forge first for Oxides, but that's kind of hard as player 2. And green is going to be fine to get. Because Centurion and Force Field and Gauss Cannons, like, you're never too sad to have green. And you can get a Forge after that. Maybe squeeze in one Oxide. And then a Animus for Tarsiers. And shortly thereafter, the second Forge for Centurion. And I don't think you'll ever, in this setup, have enough green for Zatron or Astere. But if you do, great. Buy a Zatron, I guess. Unlikely as that seems. And Shredder's going to be great as Soak in the... to prolong the amount of time you can survive with Centurion. Please cancel and build a Conduit. I don't... It's not a good play. Thank you. I don't know. It might be okay. As player 1, I would prefer Forge first here, though. You don't want a lot of green, and Oxides will be great. So I would like for them to make this play. You ever notice how, like, when I make suggestions to my opponents, they very often do exactly what I said, even though I'm not on Twitch? Oh, unlucky. He's listening, I tell you. I think it's just because, like, we're both looking at the same situation and we notice the same problem with it at about the same time. Boo. Alright, well, that's life. There's no excuse for doing something else here, right? We just had a game where I, like, realized that since the only good attackers were Tarsiers, like, maybe I should have gotten them sooner. Like, what if I did this? TT, DD is 14. I could spend 17 on 3 drones. It's gonna be pretty hard to get in the forges for Centurion this way, isn't it? But Tarsiers are the best attacker. Could this be playable? After triple droning, I'll have 19 bucks. 19 drones and $1. You could build TTBB with that, if you wanted. I think I'm gonna try this, actually. Since I can't conveniently get Forge first, let's just start pouring out the attackers with Tarsiers, right? TT triple D. Let the opponent's Oxides chip away a drone or an NG or two. Yeah, I'm not convinced this is best, but I'd like to experiment with it. Do I build more drones here? Opponent really doesn't have anything to justify me getting... Oh wow, second green. To justify me getting a wall for, right? They're basically just gonna have Pixies and Tarsiers and like maybe one splitter. Yeah, Pixies and build time Tarsiers and maybe a splitter. So I could just replace the NGs and keep droning. The Pixies are gonna kill NGs eventually anyway. No point absorbing... No point building a defender to delay that time if it's awkward for me. Of course, we give them a good Centurion because we'll have attackers, but like, yeah, what can you do? They'll be threatening 3... A total of 4 next turn, including this Pixie. So they'll click it and be threatening 3. This defends. I can get... Oh, and they'll have built probably a splitter, right? As well as some Tarsiers. So... I can build more Tarsiers and a couple Forges and some NGs. I think this is okay. I'm accumulating enough green that Zatron might actually be gettable, actually. What if I did this? This buys me some time, during which I don't yet need Centurion. Huh? But it's basically TT4 is then my next turn, like, guaranteed. I guess that might be okay. After that, I can build, like, TTBB. I really feel like I'm going off into the woods here. This is a very odd Centurion build, it seems to me. What could I do instead of this conduit? I don't know. I don't want to do that. I want the Zatron to let myself draw more. Question mark. Oh yeah, of course they're not building a splitter. They're building a wall. What was I thinking? Zatron is sort of like just, for now, an energy matrix. But it's better than that, because it's gaining health on the turns when they don't attack it. Okay. A slightly early Centurion, but not bad, I guess. Absorbing for 4 is fine. And my Zatron protects me, lets me get away with, like, the Centurion in relative comfort, I think. Meanwhile, I'm quite a bit up in Tarsiers. My opponent is up in Pixies. But Tarsiers are better than Pixies. So I'm hopeful. Yeah, they can get the Zatron, I guess, so we're sort of even on that. Shouldn't you not click this? Yeah. You don't want to give my Zatron value so easily. If you hold them back, it might be awkward for me to actually build the Centurion. Because I don't want... Yeah. Did I decline to build an extra engineer last turn? Let's double check real quick. No, I built as many as I could. Okay. I could hold a drone instead of force fielding, but there's nothing I can do that will let me spend this red, which is what I really want to do. I really wish they had clicked these Pixies. Do I drone? Kind of think I want more defense around than this, but maybe not. Maybe just Wall Shredder is fine. They'll be attacking for 6, 8. Yeah, Wall Shredder's probably fine. I think I can get away with a drone here. Oh no, they'll be attacking for even more. They have, they're clicking Zatron, right? So 6. Well, no, they'll have spent all these. So 5, 7 is what they'll be threatening next turn. Plus 2 more Pixies is 9. Plus this click is 14. And I have an NG and a Centurion, which lets me defend for 6 comfortably. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a lot of prompt defense, I feel like. So that drone is probably too greedy. You should be clicking your Zatron, right? You don't want to alternate between these two absorbers. You just want Zatron to attack. I might have a tough time, honestly, even getting Shredders. It's probably worth... I'll probably have to build some force fields just to get Shredders going. So this looks like I'm defended, but of course I'm not. Oh, they forgot to... They didn't attack with the Zatron. Right. So it's a lot simpler than it would otherwise be. So something like this. This is 8, 9. And if they attack for less, 7 and... 7 is a bit awkward for me. I wish they wouldn't do that. Maybe I can do this, and then 7's not as bad. I like a Rhino more than a Tarsier, but Tarsier plus NG is maybe better than either one. Just because getting granularity back is pretty valuable. Could it be that I don't want a Rhino at all here? I don't think so. I'm really, really grateful that they did not click Zatron. And that they're now choosing to float a bunch of tech to buy an Asteri is also good news. Hang on, did you float a bunch of gold last turn to do this as well? I don't think that can be correct. And now you have to lose the Zat... No, you can absorb onto Zatron and save Centurion, sure. Even if I do this. Yeah. What amount could they attack for that would make me uncomfortable? 5, 9... 12, 14? So holding back one pixie is awkward right now. I guess I could just force field. To get out this as like another attacker. I don't love... It's pretty late in the game for these guys, but I think it's better than wasting my green. And being exploitable. This defends the Zatron if you're willing to lose a Rhino. And yeah, you might as well attack with everything since I made myself granular, sure. Can I really get another Oxide Mixer here? Remember, they're losing one attack, so they really only have 16, 5, 9. Oh, this doesn't defend. This loses the Zatron, you dummy. Pretend the Zatron's gone. I need to come up with 6 more health, 5 more health to continue defending this way. So wall, force field does it. Hang on, try again. This defends without the Zatron living. Yeah, so wall, force field is not enough. I need one more, right? So wall, wall? No, because they're losing one attacker. Right. So I need 5 more health. Wall, force field does it. Shredder. Rhino NG. I'm exploitable if they hold back one of the attackers that they have, i.e. this Rhino or a Pixie, I guess would be better. This lets them keep alive 8 health. That's Zatron, a Rhino, and an NG. I could hold a drone, but since the green is basically free, I don't think that's a good idea. Should you not click my Shredder? Is there some reason why that's... I guess it's fine. If I choose not to lose Shredder, I have to lose Zatron, so that's not very good. I feel like both of us made a mistake by getting second conduit, but it was just so appealing to get that Zatron, you know? And I guess a limitless supply of force fields is pretty good. Opponent is up several drones. I would say my primary advantage is better use of Shredders and Rhinos for soak. I remember a Centurion game like that before, which I won. But in this one, I wouldn't say that it feels like I'm winning. Should have held back a Pixie, definitely. It's kind of free. Here, I guess they're trying to absorb onto Zatron. And they're keeping 8 health alive besides that? Yes, which is both of these guys. So clicking this is fine. Clicking Shredder would kill Rhino if I could manage it, but it's pretty tough. I think I just have to force field here, right? Get another Shredder, Rhino NG. This is 18, which means they're killing a Rhino? But only if they click Shredder are they killing Rhino. I think that's a fine gambit to make. I guess I'm also making better use of Zatron is another advantage that I have. Of course, my opponent's free barriers from a Steri Cannon are pretty cool. Oh, that kills it. Whoops. Let's not do that. So we need to... Right now we get to keep 4 health alive, absorbing on Centurion. We'd like to keep 7 health alive, so wall. Opponent, meanwhile, is keeping 7 health alive. That's Zatron Rhino. So if I can click this Shredder, it kills the Rhino. Right? Let's double check. They're absorbing on Centurion. They could keep 6 health alive, which is Zatron NG. Okay. So they're really only attacking for 16. To keep Zatron alive, this is 5 health and a force field. Means I'm losing the Rhino. I'm losing my own 2 stamina Rhino to kill their 2 stamina Rhino. But I get the attack a little bit faster with the Shredder. And this assumes they don't kill my Shredder, right? And if they don't kill my Shredder, then I have some more defense available next turn, right? That seems okay. Sure. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, kill that Shredder. Do it. Do it. I get not punished at all if you kill this Shredder. I think you would do better to kill my Rhino, which you won't have the option to do next turn. Nice. Got away with it. The thing is, I don't kill their Rhino, and so killing the Shredder is actually just sort of free for me. I'm not killing anything important anyway. Might as well click the Pixie, it doesn't really matter. Shredders are just so good, I need more of them, even if it means I have to force field. I guess actually the main advantage my opponent has is more permanent attack, right? They have an Asteri over me. I have all this like transient attack in the form of Rhinos and Shredders, but they started to get that too a while ago. I had more attack through Zatron clicks, but that's worn off. I think I'm just losing. Here they get to keep 9 health alive, Zatron, Rhino, NG. Okay, so killing this Shredder is fine. It doesn't accomplish anything to leave it alive. And I just don't have any attackers, I think is the problem. And I don't have enough drones. I have a lot of greens, so the game will go on for a while, but I don't see myself winning it. Like, this is needed to protect Zatron? Yeah. I'm just like down a whole Asteri and 6 drones. And I don't have anything to show for it. Ouch. So, what went wrong? Was it my, like, weird opening to get the Tarsiers out? I definitely would prefer to be player 1 here, because Forge First is cool. I guess I stopped, like, getting the Tarsiers out sooner kept me a little lower in economy. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this experiment didn't seem to work out, is my opinion. If I had just done this, like a normal person, say opponent gets a conduit here. I can build this, some more drones. I really would like an Animus at some point, though. I don't know, build another one. Why not? Get more Oxides. You'll want it eventually. Opponent throws in an Animus here. I get these guys. Get my Animus. Replace the drone or the NG? I don't know. Might as well click this. Might as well buy one of these guys, and you're getting some Tarsiers. You don't want a second Forge exactly, but you don't hate getting one either. Maybe it's more important to just get drones. I don't know. Because you want to build Oxides, and you probably want a wall or something, or a splitter. Maybe a wall, since I am threatening to kill a lot of engineers. A wall to defer that threat is maybe okay. And I don't know. I just have the wrong tech. I have 5 green I can't really spend. I could try a Zatron, obviously, but I now have all this red and blue floating. Oh, that's an Asteri. That's still an Asteri. I'm then floating all this red and blue that I can't spend because I've finished buying all the oxides. So maybe this approach, but don't get the second forge when I did? What else do you do, though? Another Engie? Okay. I'll try that, I guess. And it's like... you can just almost fit in an Asteri here somehow, right? But I think not actually. Like, say you got the Asteri. But the problem is, it's like it's not really attacking, right? The Asteri right now is bad. So you do this. You buy these guys. Opponent continues killing your Engies with Pixies because, again, why not? Drones are gone. I don't know. Maybe you can get an Asteri this way. But it comes in exactly with their Centurion, right? It's just like so perfect for them. They don't mind this at all. So I think you would rather get more Tarsiers. There's no drones left. Zatron? Maybe that's okay. That's a good way. But then you can't... you still can't Centurion yet. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be fine. I don't think it is, though. Opponent doesn't want a Centurion, and they can't buy a Zatron. They're out of drones. You want a Centurion next turn. This turn would have been fine too, to be honest. They don't really want to give Zatron value. Well, you're absorbing on walls anyway this way, right? Yeah. So they do this. And they pick up a great Centurion. Great-ish, it's fine. And they can still Tarsier behind, which is amazing. There's this problem, which is that you don't want... I guess this is fine. The Rhino dying kind of stinks. So, I don't know. This line doesn't seem to have worked out very well for me. I guess I have the Zatron. Opponent can do this if they still want to. I don't know that they should. But they wanted to in the game, and maybe floating the red is actually just fine, because Asteries are so much better than Tarsiers. And the green is sort of going to waste otherwise. Yeah, this is not working for me either. I think. Fine, blow all these, I guess. I don't know. I should work it out. 5, 8, 11, 13. Yeah, this is the perfect. No pixies is the right number. That's probably too greedy. Probably just NGs. Yeah, and I'm just like behind again, I think. They worked in an Asteri and I got a Zatron, and like Zatron is way, way worse than an Asteri in this set. So maybe my problem was, well, okay, first of all, this doesn't seem great, but the other thing I did doesn't seem that great either in the analysis. The conduit is like not good. I did it because I wanted Zatron to like buy me some time so I don't have to commit to double blue just yet. And I figured it would be fine to have a Zatron later, which is like all true so far as it goes. But I think that what my opponent showed is that Asteri is so much better than the attackers in this set, i.e. Tarsier, the only attacker in this set, that if you have a green lying around, it's worth just giving up the red to let you get out an Asteri. It just adds so much extra pressure and relieves pressure on yourself by being soak. So while my opponent got both Zatron and Asteri, I think they might have done better to only get the Asteri and not commit to the second conduit. And what they showed me is that the Asteri is like worth getting. Okay, I guess what they floated was blue instead of red. Wow, they used Zatron for defensive tempo to let them do that. That's a thing I guess I could consider, is that I know in this set that Zatron is better as an attacker than as a defender, and so I was clicking it. But what if just this one turn I said, yeah, I know that's true, but look at all this defensive tempo. I could get out an Asteri this turn if I wanted. Right? I mean, I guess I have to force field or something. And it's going to be pretty hard to defend, honestly. Having... Well... I haven't really made it any harder for myself to defend, except insofar as I've made it easier for my opponent to defend by attacking a little bit less in the short term. And... Hang on. Am I not even having to absorb... This force field allowed me to do that while also clicking Zatron? Okay, that's pretty cool. So I guess I was just too caught up in spending my tech, and should have paid more attention to the fact that like Zatron is a lot, Asteries are a lot better than what I was spending my tech on. I saw my opponent buy Asteri and I thought, oh ho, what a fool, he is wasting his colored resources. And on the same turn, he held back Zatron, oh ho, what a fool, like you didn't get the best value out of it. But actually that seems like it might have been a good play. One that I should have emulated rather than chortled at. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to get out that Asteri, for sure. And, like, how do I... It's pretty tough to defend the Zatron. I guess this is... Yeah, this is fine. And in this line, we're sort of much closer in attack. I'm down a couple drones. But my rhinos are doing a little bit better, and I have more lifespan on my oxide mixer. I don't know, it seems closer than like just being way behind in attack. Ugh. Yeah, I think still losing though. I just can't quite put on enough pressure. Okay, so I think the problem was in the opening, and this is the one thing that stands out as being a bit experimental. Okay, well, a well-played game by my opponent, certainly. I would prefer to be player one, but it sort of looks like I would have still lost if I were player one, because I was doing some kind of weird stuff. Okay, I guess we're gonna get out of here, right? Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.